my island styled short ribs. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Let's make this. So I've got these lovely short ribs here. Nice big. I've took off all the excess fat. Just going to put them in here. So to that we're going to add in a teaspoon of pimento. This is just crushed pimento seeds. Get that in. Teaspoon of this Jamaica Valley Thyme seasoning. Get that all over. Teaspoon of all-purpose. Then we're going to go in with some browning. I've got about, let's just say 2 teaspoons of that, just drizzled over the top. Teaspoon of garlic granules. And finally, some salt and pepper. Now we're just going to go ahead and just rub that into the meat, all over it. That's all rubbed in there, nicely coated. Now we're just going to cover that up and we'll leave that to marinate for about an hour. Got my Dutch pan nice and hot. Time to put these in. We're just going to brown them off on all sides. These are looking good now. Look at the colours on that. We're getting out of rest. Now we're just going to deglaze the bottom of the pan with a bit of stock. So in here I've cubed some celery, some carrots and some onions, and I've smashed 5 garlic cloves. I'm going to get them in and I'm going to cook them down. So that's sweated down quite a bit. Time to put the ribs back in. Such a big pan, I've got to put them on the side. Get them all in. Now we're just going to fill it up with stock. So the pan's full, we're going to add the rest in now. Some spring onions, some thyme, a couple of bay leaves. So now that's all in, I'm going to cover this with a lid. I've preheated my oven to 100, about 100, 110. And we're going to stick this in for 4 hours, low and slow. We're not going to get it out until the meat's falling off the bone. So it's been going for about an hour now, and I'm just going to put some hot water in here, about 200 ml. And then I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Get that in. Give it a good mix. Now we're going to take the top off. The smell. Just going to pour this in. Just give it a bit of stir. Now I'm going to put the lid back on this. It should be back in the oven. So this is about 3 hours 45 minutes in. Oh, look at that, looks amazing. Let's just test it. There's a bit there. Oh, look at that, falling off the bone. So we'll leave that there and we'll make our mash. In with our potatoes. They're cooked. Let's get them drained. In a pan, put some milk here. Gonna add some thyme, pimento. Let that boil. Now I'm going to add in a teaspoon of butter, heat teaspoon, just melt that down. So milk's boiled there, so I'm just going to put a bit in, not too much, and then we're going to go in with a masher. A bit of salt. And a bit more mashing. Let's get these out. Oh, the smell. Oh, right. So we need get these out. Let's just take that bone out. Just look at those, straight off the bone. Clean as a whistle. So I'm going to use up this jerk seasoning. I'm going to put a tablespoon in there. I've already got the Scotch bonnet in there. And I'm going to use my masher thing again to just blend up all the carrot, onion and celery up. This is all blended now. I'm just going to pass it through a sieve, get any lumps out. And here's all the juices from the sauce, and we're going to add some gravy granules to that. 1, 2, 3 tablespoons, and we're just going to thicken that up. So the gravy's done, nice and thick. Potatoes, silky. The ribs are done. It's time to plate. And there it is.